This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. If you click on the link in the description below, it'll take you to their store and they'll know I sent you there. Alright, before we get started, I want to remind everyone my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. On YouTube, that means you can click on the link in the description below, and on Twitch, it means you can click on their logo below in the panels below where you're watching the stream. And if you do, they will know I sent you there, so check them out. And yeah, all the good Magic products you could want, pretty much. They are there. Okay. Well, this is an interesting first pick, I think. The Owl's really good, but unless you're mono blue, mono white, or blue white, you can't really play it. Sage of the Falls is also pretty good. And I think there's also Charming Prince. He's more likely we play him. He's a pretty nice little card. I mean, he doesn't do anything incredible, but he's got utility all game long because of all of his different Into the Battlefield effects. It's kind of more likely we play him than the Owl. Yeah, let's go with the Prince. Ooh, Slaying Fire. Yeah, I mean, Trail of Crumbs is nice. It's one of the, this format is loaded up with lots of crazy engines, Morning Scribe. And this is one of them. But I think Slaying Fire is so good that I'd rather take it. It's such, one of the best removal spells in the format. Okay, well, here's another one of those engine cards that you can, take and sort of build around and have like a crazy good deck if you manage to build around it. But again, I think we have a really good card that doesn't ask me for as much in Circara. Her ability to draw cards, ping things, it's all pretty great. Tactician's pretty good too. Okay, so I'm thinking we might want to just go into like an all-out aggro type of deck. Another Sage of the Falls is pretty nice, but I think Rimrock Knight and Youthful Knight are probably the next best cards in these pack. I think I'll go with the Knight. Okay. Bargain's a nice trick. Not really any good white cards here. And not really good cards in general here. Morning MTG LaSalle. So yeah, let's take Bargain. Man, these last two packs have been very mediocre. Silver Flame Ritual might be nice in our deck. I think maybe I'd just rather have Outflank, though. Yeah. There's a Merchant of the Veil. So it's not, we're not 100% ending up where we're going to end up. I mean, red is pretty likely just because we have two of the better cards in the format already. But we could consider, instead of taking something like Merchant of the Veil here, taking the Carver. I do think the Carver is better on average, but I think we take the Merchant in the end here. Idyllic Range is probably not that far off either. Okay, so probably Youthful Knight. We could consider trying to go mono red, and that would make our Paladin a little bit better, as well as Slaying Fire. But I don't really like the Paladin very much as it is, so I think I'd rather have the Knight. Alright, so I don't think I want another Outflank here. I'm kind of leaning towards Jousting Dummy. We don't have any Knight synergies yet, but I think they are probable. Okay, so Ginger Brute, pretty good if you can enhance him and stuff. True Love's Kiss isn't bad either. I think we just want the Brute. I think we're trying to be a red-white aggro deck. Yeah, Ogre Errant is a Knight payoff, so we'll take it. Shining Armor is too, but it's not a great one, but I think it's more likely we play it than blow your house down, so. Beloved Princesses. Well, we got an on-color rare, but it's a pretty horrible one in limited. There's Joust. How many Knights do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's already a reasonable number for Joust, but at the same time, this pack also has a Scorching Dragonfire and a Brimstone Trebuchet. I'm sort of leaning towards removal again here. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We want to be able to kill stuff. Hello, Falk. Well, probably just take Clockwork Servant here. Yeah. Does kind of make me wish I ended up monocolored when you take one of those. Okay, so how often is Flutterfox going to be able to fly at this point? Not very often, right? Reasonably often, though, actually. Yeah. I think it's going to be better than the Paladin for us. Another Scorching Dragonfire. I think that's definitely what we take. We're doing pretty well on removal now. And then there's this weird pack. Probably take a Prized Griffin. I don't hate having that at the top of my curve. Bell of the Brawl is nice. Black is really open in general. So we could consider sort of jumping ship, but yeah, I don't think I want to. It's either the Grange or the Griffin, and I think I'll go with the Griffin. Pretty set for the top of our curve now. So Bloodhaze Wolverine is basically always going to be a 2-1 for us. But we don't really want outflank either, so I'll take the 2-drop. Okay, I'm really glad this came back, because it's really nice. Red Cap, Dwarves, those things are fine too, but a Knight, this is a really good Knight. And here's another really good Knight. And Brimstone Trebuchet, yes please. These last few picks have gone well. Okay, here we're going to take a Grange. I don't like Fling or Shining Armor, really. Alright, Red Cap. Now let's get like an Ember Cleave or something. Morning, Trusty Rusty. And JS Ruby. That's not an Ember Cleave. We do have another Circara. And that's definitely the pick. So, not much to think about in that pack for us. It's pretty weak. Oh, man. So we had that discussion about being mono red. Now I'm really wishing we'd done it. So what white cards do we lose if we sort of give up on white? Which I think is worth considering doing. So we would lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6. Oh, wait. I didn't count that, right? I counted some artifacts there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 6 cards. I think we take Torbran here and see if we can make that work, because we have more red cards than white cards. I think most of our best cards are red anyway, so I think we try to make him work. So just let's see what this looks like real quickly. Losing Charming Prince, like, you know, it's like, man, kind of wish I could keep Charming Prince, but we don't need to. We are going to get enough playables either way. We've got, you know, with Torbran, we have Circara, which is really good, Brimstone Trebuchet, which is really good, and all of our removal spells will also be very good. So, yeah. So, if we're mono red, I think maybe Clockwork Servant's just better than Embreth Shieldbreaker, but they both have 2-for-1 potential. Searing Barrage is alright too, but I think we're doing okay on removal, so I think it's one of these two. Which one is it? I think I'm going to lean towards the Shieldbreaker. There's enough artifacts in this set, so yeah, that I don't really want to deal with. So Tournament Grounds could kind of, sort of help us splash, I guess, but we don't really have any Black Knight we really want to splash right here. So Scalding Cauldron's alright, but it's not like we need removal desperately. Fling isn't impressive. We don't want the Paladin, obviously. I guess we take the Cauldron here. Alright, well, this is always going to be Adamant now. That certainly makes it better. Lonesome Unicorn's nice, but I think we have enough reasons to be mono red that's where we're going to try to stay here. Alright, take another Ginger Brood, I think. Man, seeing some nice white cards now, but that's probably okay. We'll just take the Henge Walker. It's going to be a 3-mana 3/3 in this deck. Yeah, now our colors are sort of drying up a little bit. So another Hengewalker probably. Crystal Slipper. The Silverflame Squire too. I still think we did the right thing, but bunch of 3-mana 3/3s doesn't hurt. Morning, Kane Guest. I'm glad you caught the stream. Alright, so mono red I think is where we want to stay. I think we have enough reasons to do it. Torbran being the biggest one, but several cards with Adamant being the other one. We have to cut one card. Gingerbrews aren't going to be awesome in our deck, if only because we don't have any way of like making them bigger. I mean, we can use Rimrock Knight's ability or whatever, but we have Crystal Slipper too, I guess. Maybe the slippers are what we want to... Slipper is what we want to cut, actually. I mean, Bloodhaze Wolverine is basically always going to be a 2-mana 2/1 in this deck. I think maybe a Slipper is better than that. Although it's not like we have that many 2-drops. So, yeah, I think we'll cut the Slipper. And I think that looks pretty good to me. Mono red. You do kind of have probably more artifacts than you really want to have when you have Torbran, but Torbran is still going to be really good, so I think we'll be okay. So, yeah. Yeah, so going to play these 17 mountains, and let's do this. Yeah, it is kind of crappy that as soon as we made that commitment, red dried up and white was like super open. If I could go back, yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I think part of it, honestly, too, is fun. Like, I haven't gotten to play with Torbran yet. So I think no matter what, I'm a winner. But the red-white deck in the end kind of looked like it would have been the best one. Okay, I think we keep this. Yeah, Torbran plus Trebuchet and Kara and lots of other things is pretty good in our deck. Keep 7. So the question is, do I want to lead with Rimrock Knight or Bloodhaze Wolverine? I'm kind of leaning towards leading with the Wolverine and seeing what happens there. All right. I think we can afford to leave her in play for a turn. So what I think I'm going to do here is attack. And then we'll use this. And then we'll play our knight. You really don't want her to get out of hand, but I think we can stop her before she does. Thanks to our Dragonfire. Take 3. Oh, well. Now I don't even really need to worry about that, I don't think. So, let's attack with both. Play our Trebuchet. Right now it's a race we can win, so I don't really want to take up time by using my Scorching Dragonfire. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. No doubt about that. Hit me for 8? Yeah. Well. I turned around in a hurry. Okay, so Now I do think we're going to have to use our Dragonfire. So we will. To kill her. And then we'll play Ginger Brute. I do like that Burning Yard Trainer when you end up in a nice Knights deck like they did. Thanks for the sub, Heavy Points. Do you attack? No, you don't. Okay. So the question is, would I rather draw a card here? I think we probably want to play Circara here. So, yeah, let's make you unblockable. Do you have haste? Haha, you do have haste. So I just wasted a mana. Boo. Okay, so Trebuchet. Circara. Okay, end our turn. Can we do the last 3 damage? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not great. Kind of have to draw a knight. And we do. Oh, we actually have Circara too. Yeah. I forgot Circara can do damage too to players. Definitely could have won that game earlier. Right, I think this is pretty good. Early Ginger Brutes and stuff. Just, this is the kind of hand, I mean, it's not an incredible hand, but against an opponent who's really trying to dirtle around, this is a pretty good hand. Okay. Well, I think we offer this trade. Morning, Jay Dorfer. Wow. I think we're okay with that. That could have gone a lot worse for us. So I think we're going to play Ginger Brute here and then use one of the Rimrock Knight's abilities. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people pull the trigger on Gingerbrute because it's not that hard to lose to it. But, still kind of surprising. Okay, so I think we just attack with both of these. If they want to trade with either of them, I'm cool with it. Man, they do not like Gingerbrutes. To the point that they're willing to take that kind of damage. Ooh, so that's 4 damage in this deck. So I think we just attack with Circara and Rimrock Knight here. We could just wait until their next turn or whatever, though, too, and ping them. So ping them on their turn, untap, ping, and then Slaying Fire. They are black-white, so they may have ways to gain life, but I think we still attack, actually. Yeah. We have Slaying Fire, like if they tried to use a trick. Alright, we're going to get to draw the extra card here anyway, and they go down to 3. Alright, so do we just go for the kill? They only have 2 black mana up. I think we do. Alright. We haven't gotten to have any Torbrand shenanigans yet, but so far our deck has done a good job of doing a bunch of damage early and then finding a way to do the last few. Pretty good. Probably going to have to cast this Rimrock Knight and never get to use its ability, which so far has been pretty great for us, but that's okay. So 2-drop, 3-drop, removal. Feels pretty good. There are some matchups where Rimrock Knight feels pretty terrible, but we haven't encountered those yet. Luckily for us. I think they may have mulled to 5. Which sucks for them, but at least they're on the draw, I guess. Yeah, they did mull to 5. Hey, there's our guy. If the dude can stay alive, I think we're going to have some fun. So, we could just kill this and attack, but I think I would rather play Torbran here and attack. So if they don't block the Rimrock Knight, Torbran will already have given us some value in terms of damage. Alright, drops him to 9. This will do 4, that'll do 6 all on its own. Okay, well, I think we use our Dragonfire to kill the bell. Yeah, got there. Torbran's nuts when you get him on turn 4 like that. All right. I wonder if we could have gotten away with 16 lands in this deck. Maybe that's something I should look at later. So I think we attack. We could consider using Barge in, but I think for now, I'm just going to see if I can get a free attack here. And then play Brimstone Trebuchet. If I use Barge... Okay, they're just going to take the damage. I think we're okay with that. We are 3-0 so far, JS Ruby. Wall versus wall. Wonder if they're mono black. Give it haste. Okay, you did. But why? You're tapped out. Yeah, I thought that was just sort of a... Are you going to do something about this kind of attack? And that's what it was. Alright, so then tap this. Play a Jousting Dummy. And end our turn. So they're not monocolored. They're a food deck, which is like the worst matchup for our deck. Oh, here's where those auras are bad, because you go boom, 2 for 1. No one's getting as tall as a beanstalk over here. And we basically time walked them. Feels pretty good. And that is why I don't like auras like that. When I play them, anyway. Alright, so there's a 5th mana. Probably just use it to play Circara. Yeah, so we don't actually have enough mana to pump that to kill that. Barge in is once again an option, though, if we really want it to be. But I think maybe we hold on to it to really... I mean, I think I want to play Circara badly enough this turn that I'm just going to let this happen and just get in for 2. Ping them for 1. And play Circara. I feel like we're in a pretty great position right now. Because, like, if they have a way to kill Circara, there's a good chance it costs a bunch of mana, and we just get to keep doing damage. So, yeah. We'll see. And obviously, if they don't kill Circara, well, we're in business, so... They've got something over there that I don't think is going to be good news for us, though, based on their play. Yeah. Did it turn out? It wasn't. The one card they could have had that would have sucked is the 2 mana destroy target creature with power 3 or less card. That would have been bad. Okay, well that... I'm not super concerned about that. Yeah, they could have a Rider. That may have been what they were considering there. Okay. How to use Sir Kara? That's the question. Okay. One black mana is what they have. Alright, so I think I'm going to attack here with all three of these again. See what happens there. I can use Barge in to save Sir Kara from most things, if that's what I want to do. Yeah, I will ping them twice, don't worry. I mean, I'm going to ping with Trebuchet. Yeah. I just feel like being able to barge in here should give us a pretty nice blowout. Oh yeah, barge in on this is going to be good. If that's what I want to do. Now I need to think about it. Yeah, so I think we do that. Question is whether I want to pump this too, to kill their Lost Legion. Because I can kill their Legion. We get in for 4 here. I mean, I don't get to play my Ogre Errant, but I think that's okay. Oh, that's annoying. My creature doesn't die, but they do gain a bunch of life. Well, I guess I don't gain that much. Oh, my creature does die, actually, because of Death Touch. I think we still come out ahead here. Alright, end our turn. We're both very close to just being in top deck mode. Well, that's fun. So I don't think we want them to gain life. We've got to try to kill them with our Trebuchet, so we don't want them gaining life. Okay. Yeah, we definitely rather take 8 damage than have them gain any life. So if we draw a knight, we win, assuming they're not about to gain life. There are black-green, so the idea that they have food isn't exactly crazy, but we haven't seen any yet, so who knows. Well, isn't that interesting? Decline. Yeah, they really can't attack me, despite having the huge troll in play. Not a knight yet, but I think we go ahead and do this. And there's the knight. I can only attack with 2 creatures, so no damage would get through. Oh, yeah, Menace. Good call. Good call. Okay, I think this is a keep. I don't think I want to use this on turn 1. Sometimes you do, but I think I'll hold on to him. It's an instant, actually, so we could wait to do it till the end of their turn if we really want to do it. Yeah, we would have won on the same turn, no matter which line we chose. Okay, so, yeah, I still don't really want to do it. This isn't the best, most aggressive hand of the hands we've had so far, but... well, that could be a problem. Alright, so I think we play our merchant here. Alright, so I think we do this. And we attack. They're going to have a large knight at some point. So I think I'm going to attack with both of these here. I can make the Bloodhaze Wolverine gain first strike at instant speed, so... Alright, so I think we just get in for the 4 and play Kara, if that's what they want to do. Doesn't mean this can hit us incredibly hard, but I think that's okay. Oh, this is a Embereth. Should keep that in mind. Well, that's annoying. Alright, so let's get to rummaging. Okay, Rimrock Knight makes things interesting here. Works for us, I think. Yeah, I think we go ahead and just go all out here. Try to run them over. Hey! What are you doing over there? Okay, so... I don't think they're blocking. And if they don't block, do I just want to go all in on damage here? I don't think so, because I can rummage. Actually, let's rummage once now, and that'll help us decide if we want to pump it at all. And we do. We'll hold on to this land. At least that's a black creature as opposed to a red one, you know? Ooh, that is a nasty draw. It's a sorcery, so keep that in mind. But either way, so we go... attack with our dummy again. They go for a trade. We play our Shield Breaker. Maybe I should have kept that land in my hand, huh? Probably. When I have Merchant of the Veil in play. Morning, Phaethon. Torbrand being a 2/4 is annoying. Okay. So this will hit us for 4? Yeah. We'll take 4. Are they going to sacrifice it now is the question. Fling it at one of my creatures. No. They're just going to rummage. Oh, hello. We've been drawing pretty well, I think. That was a pretty great draw. Rummaging definitely helps you get there on cards when, you know, drawing better. But yeah, I mean, variance is variance, you know? Sometimes we draw like that, and other times you don't. Alright, I think this is a keeper. Alright, so they're probably also an aggro deck. We wouldn't mind them putting something on this because we can Dragonfire it, obviously. Okay. So, I think I just want to play the Bloodhaze Wolverine here. Probably try to trade with the Rimrock Knight. Then play Clockwork Servant next turn. Yeah, so let's try to trade with the Knight. Alright, there's our Knight. So, yeah, definitely play this. Okay. Well, that's an interesting draw. Because I can hit them very hard this turn now. I think that's what I'm going to do. We can still deal with this various ways. So, yeah, let's just do this. Hit them for 7. Yeah, the Shield Breaker has definitely overperformed. I mean, I knew it would be pretty good because there were a lot of artifacts, but I think it's just a straight-up first pickable card. Like, it's a B- at least. It's just a 2-for-1 so frequently that it's hard for it not to be that good. Alright, so... well, I think we give this a try. Right, that seems to have worked. Well, that's annoying. Makes me wish I'd held on to my Scorching Dragonfire, that's for sure. Okay, so that happens, but this is also going to happen. Okay, so I think we attack. Probably trade with my knight. Or they take a bunch of damage. You never know. Alright, so I think we're going to go ahead and destroy Steelclaw land. And then we'll play Ogre Errant. Yeah, I mean, I think if they kept a 2-land hand, that's pretty reasonable. But you can obviously, if things don't go well, you can end up in trouble. I mean, they kept a hand that had a bunch of 2-drops, clearly, so that's not like they... I think they should have kept their hand, basically. That's what I'm saying. Well. All right, then. So, Hengewalker, Trebuchet. Morning Bitterblade. That's rough. All right. Can we go 7-0? Let's find out. We've only gotten Torbrand once, which is kind of sad. He was awesome when we got him, but... I can't complain too much the way we've drawn, so... Right, I think this is a keeper. And yeah, I mean, I've found that aggro decks in this format tend to do pretty well because so many people are forcing other things. Now, the food deck is kind of scary. But other than that... And we haven't really run into one. That's part of the reason we're 6-0. If we ran into a heavy food deck, I think we'd be in trouble. Considerable trouble. But we haven't yet, and it doesn't look like that's what this is either. So, next turn... Ooh. Glad I can kill that. I haven't had to see this card yet. Do I get to see what just got exiled? From me? How do I see that? Do I not get to know? I don't think I get to know. Yeah, I don't get to. So we're going to have to kill this, obviously, because it gets out of hand. Robin Hood got us. So they're a blue-red draw to... Oh, my exile pile. Okay, good call. We don't mind losing that mountain too badly. Oh yeah, and can it's cast, so they can't actually play it. Interesting, interesting. All right, so I'd say we give this guy haste. And we'll attack with both of these. See what happens. Do they have a counterspell? That's kind of the question here. I'm going to play the red cap, and I'd rather it get countered than the servant, honestly, so... yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen. The red cap would have been pretty good with barge in, but still. Alright, so I think we go for the attack here. And I think we go for barge in, see what happens. Does barge in get countered? Or my guy get bounced or something? The bouncing it is. Okay. Should we play the Walker? Our weird artifact aggro deck. Well, that's not very much fun. I could also attack with my Hengewalker here without too much fear, honestly. Yeah. So I think we just let this trade. I mean, not that we have a choice, really. I want them to block with the Sage of the Falls, if I'm being honest. I want to kill it with Rimrock Knight's help. Yep, mono red, Bitterblade. It may also just take 4, which I think would probably be a decent idea. Yeah, just block with the Sage. Oh, come on. Oh, fine. Fine. We still kind of get what we want. We get that huge blocker out of the way. Yeah, we'll play this now. And we'll hold on to that. Yeah, it's a little annoying. Alright, so we need to find a way to get Circara into play, basically. So let's try to play Rimrock Knight. And Jousting Dummy. We wanted to get rid of that, and we did. Definitely gives us a better chance of resolving Circara. Unfortunately, they're at 11 life. So doing the last few damage might be kind of a challenge. I mean, and they milled Slaying Fire, for example, so I'm not happy about that. Okay, well, now that we have both of these, it's not that far-fetched. So I think we try to resolve Circara here. Get out there, Circara. Oh man, do they have another didn't say please? They must, right? No, they're just cracking their Witching Well. Top deck Torbran would be pretty great. I think Circara might be dead, unfortunately for us. Pretty much. All right, so... try to play this Hengewalker and see what happens. Is it going to get didn't say pleased? No. Looks like it's going to eat removal, so... Have we milled our Rummage guy? No. So I should probably hold on to this land if I can help it. He says as he plays the land. Okay. Merchant did get milled. Somehow I didn't see it. We're gonna need some help, deck. If we're gonna close this one out. Man, that haste guy would have been nice. Uh-oh. was a whole lot of stuff. I don't even know if Torbrand can bail us out now. I mean, they're going to start going off with Improbable Alliance. I mean, I can keep hitting them with unblockable damage, but it only goes so far, you know? We let them stabilize at far too much life. Seems unnecessarily risky to attack with their Paladin right now. Is all that's left in our deck lands, or what? They didn't make a fairy this turn, which is interesting. Torbrand's not really going to help when Gingerbrood is our main aggressor, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's Torbrand. Good game. I think normally our deck should be able to beat a mill deck, but this was kind of a... It was a blue-red mill deck, I guess, but... I think normally we can get in under all their nonsense, but we did not that time. Okay, this is pretty good. So I think I play the dummy first. In this case. This is a nice start, because when they do play a creature, chances are good we can Dragonfire it and just keep doing damage. Okay, I'm not sure I really want to Dragonfire that. So Barge In's probably the better option here. Especially while we know they're tapped out. Come on, play something with 3 or less toughness. They're going to kill something, it looks like. Oh, nope. Not yet, anyway. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's less than ideal, but... Drop them to 6. We have no cards in our hand. I don't like that part of this. But even if they do manage to stabilize, at least they're at much lower life. And we can definitely finish them off with our pingers and stuff. Or they'll concede. Okay, so 7 and 1's pretty good. Pretty good. This is 90 and 63. All right.